Good afternoon, Fit Rich here. I want to tell you how to do a variety of squats today. Squats being one of the, well, probably the most important exercise you can possibly do. It's very functional. We squat and lift ourselves every single day, and I'll explain that in a moment when we use these props. First of all, we do a stool, then a chair, then I'll do a body weight, and finally I'll use a resistance band just to make it that bit harder. So this is squat progression for those of you that may never have done any fitness before. So the first one being the stool. So if you've never done a squat and you feel a little bit unhappy about trying, let me show you this one, which is simply sit on the stool. You're almost standing, you're not quite. Hold your knees and get up. Do that 2 or 3 times or 4 times and get used to that movement of getting out off the stool and keeping balanced. I'm not that worried where your feet are, by the way. Just as long as they're reasonably apart, pointing out slightly, that's all good. And keep your movement. I let my movement go out there a little bit. I want to see you doing this, not what I was doing, which is just simply waddling about getting up. So nice and steady, up, down, down. And that's the stool squat. Now, if we take it the next stage up, it's the chair squat. Obviously, we're going to go down lower this time. So this time, how many people sit in a dining chair like this? I want to get out without touching anything and keeping balance and do it multiple times. I like to hold my hands together, feet apart again, same as before. Move up, down, up, down. So watch the balance. I'm going fairly quickly. You can go slower if you want. Don't lean too far forwards or too far back. Keep balanced. You should be somewhere right above your feet and your ankles as you arrive at that top position. So that now is the chair squat. Once you've mastered that, we'll move on to a body weight squat. This comes in 2 varieties, a half squat or a full squat, and there is also a super squat. We'll cover that in a later edition. So let's start with a half squat. Again, I'll go sideways. Feet apart, take it down, up. So we're back to stool type level, but this time we've got no stool to prop us. So we're progressing up, okay? And then the full squat, down, up. So this is chair level, no chair, keeping balance, nice and tight. And that is a body weight squat. And then finally, once that becomes too easy, we can take one of our resistance bands. We can simply put it through our feet, keep your feet together, put it round your neck, hold yourself up, get yourself steady, and then same again, but this time I've got a light resistance band, which is helping gravity pull me back down. And that is that next level progression, and that is the squat.